posting another video. It's another collaboration of just things in daily life, nothing too exciting. I've got my first official business meeting kicking off tomorrow morning at 8:30 for the year. So I just need to make sure I get a good night's sleep and get myself sorted for my first meeting. I have had a few other business meetings over the phone, but this is my first big one with the team. I'm a bit anxious about it actually. I find when you're self-employed or a freelancer, I do find that over that holiday period it can be quite addictive. Like you want to get back into the swing of work to start making money and recovering from that holiday period, but you also enjoy the time to yourself where no one's really needing you. Although in saying that, I still get a lot of text messages and phone calls from people over that period because they need some stuff done. It's never anything massive though, always little bits and pieces. So I do manage that over the break, but just knowing that you can wake up in the morning and you don't have to be on the laptop for long hours. A lot of my clients will be back in the swing of things next week, so hopefully they'll be preoccupied with just sorting their stuff out first for the week. So it'll be small steps into getting back into the swing of things. I always find that because it's so hot here in Sydney over January and you have this holiday break, I find that by February things pick up really rapidly and so fast that you just don't get any time to breathe. And then as soon as autumn comes around in April, May, I get so run down with the seasonal change, and I love autumn. It's my favourite season, but just running at 100 miles per hour, probably burning the candle at both ends. And just feeling a bit depleted and exhausted from the heat of summer here in Australia. And so as soon as autumn kicks in, I always find myself getting really unwell. So most years, and I forgot to do it last year because I was just so busy, it was insane, but the last 2 years prior to that, so 2023 and 24, I actually took a full week off. I think, was it mid-May or end of May, just before June, which is coming into our main winter. So obviously, winter starts on May, and then June is mid-winter for us. So I take that time off. It was just a week, just so I can just not be needed. I don't really go anywhere. I'm always at home because I do have a lot of cats, which can be quite demanding at times, but just to have that break where people don't need me, just to catch up after the craziness of the start of the year. So I have to remember to do it this year, because last year I didn't do it and I did get terribly ill. I was sick for a whole week in bed, which really set me back a bit with a lot of things. It set me back with my Invisalign because I found myself really unwell. Very mucousy. I just found the Invisalign really uncomfortable, and that set me back. I needed to get new ones. Didn't set me back too much. It just added an additional 6 weeks onto my program. So not too bad, but still the fact that I had to continue wearing them for another 6 weeks was hard. I should have kept wearing them. I do not recommend, if anyone's going through that, do not try to wear them even if you're unwell. Just wear them as often as you can, so it doesn't set you back. But I am thankful that it didn't set me back too badly. So yeah, this year I have to make sure that I do take care of my health and manage that, because we have had a very hot summer so far. January is always our hottest month, and February, March are quite warm as well, but January I find is the worst. And it certainly has done that so far, so we'll see how February, March fare, but I'm really trying to make an effort to get out of the house, because I feel like I've been stuck in the home for a little bit this holiday season. Done a few things going out and about, but not much, because the weather has just been all over the place. If it's been too cold, it's been too hot. If it hasn't been too windy, it's been raining. it's been a bit of an insane sort of Christmas break. So anyway, I hope you're all well, and yeah, just enjoy whatever it is I decide to throw into this video. Saturday, and as you can see behind me, a lot of plans for the weekend got squashed. The weather here is absolutely terrible. Hopefully my microphone is picking me up as I talk. Gosh, crazy, absolutely crazy weather. I didn't pick up the camera yesterday. It was mostly just running errands. It was quite a hot day. Very, very overcast, so we sort of knew that there'd be some bad weather on the way, but not like this. This is crazy. So, yeah, there were a few things that were supposed to be planned today for a Saturday, just to get out and about and do something different, and that's obviously got squashed. Probably from about 5:30 this morning, the rain started, progressively just got heavier and heavier. Maybe at about midday it stopped for about an hour, and then at 1 o'clock it picked back up again. So in that time we did race up and grab some coffees from our favourite cafe, and then after that we got home just in time, and the weather just turned on us again. As you can see, it coming from behind as well. It's so loud. All my cats are here except for two, but I know where they are and I know they're safe. So one goes to an abandoned house around the corner, and I would assume he's under the house. It's nice, dry and quiet under there. He was here most of the morning, but then he took off during that little 1 hour drive period. But I'd say he's curled up there, and yeah, hopefully there's a little break in the weather this afternoon and he can come home. And the other one, he resides sometimes under the house at some townhouses up the road. He likes to hunt a lot of the mice there because they have chickens. I've just got to change my position because I'm getting wet. You can see all the rain. It's so heavy, I can't believe it. But yeah, so I know that he'll be safe. He was here earlier when there was a break in the weather too. He was sort of sleeping here on the balcony. I do have it set up when it's bad weather. They're often here sleeping in the front. But I think that perhaps, yeah, he's just taken shelter as well because the rain did unexpectedly just start again. I can't believe how heavy it is. So we'll see what the weather brings tomorrow. We might see if we can get out tomorrow and do something, but they are predicting that it may be like this tomorrow as well. So I'm back doing my puzzle and finishing that off. I don't know if you can hear me with all the heavy rain, but I am missing a piece. I can't believe it. I have looked everywhere and I don't know what the hell. Weather, so I was gonna make a roast dinner. I ended up falling asleep. I had a nap because the weather was just such good sleeping weather, so I ducked up to the shops and bought some stuff to make some pizzas instead. It's been a really unproductive day. I literally have not done anything. I do have to hop on the laptop though, even though it's Saturday. I just want to edit a few things for some clients, so I'll probably do that after dinner. Yeah, so I'm just making pizzas. They are ready, so I'm just going to cut them up, and that's it. Not much for a Saturday night, pretty mundane, but I'm alright with that, especially with the wet weather. You really can't beat homemade food, especially homemade pizza. Delicious. Been up since 5:30. The cats sort of woke me up. They're very restless because of the rain. It really hasn't stopped at all. This guy was the one that woke me. Hey buddy, you okay? Where is he? All you can see is his bum, sorry. Hey. Yeah, I know, he's so cute. Hi. Yeah. Hello baby. He was very affectionate, but yeah, he woke me, and of course the other cats then heard me awake. So I just thought, even though it was 5:30 in the morning, I thought I'll just get up and get them all sorted. So I fed them all, cleaned out their litters. We've got quite a few litters scattered around, some out for the outdoor cats and some in. But sorted that out because yeah, obviously with this bad weather, a lot of them are not going to want to do their business outside. So yeah, I just had to clean all the litters. They were quite full, so I cleaned all of them, got them ready. Their water bowls are okay because I did them yesterday. Fed them all, cleaned all their bowls, and most of them are back asleep again because there's not much else they can do. There is one cat that's just gone off to brace the weather for a little adventure, so I've just got to keep an eye on him. Normally I'd open the side gate and leave it open, but it's really, really windy, so I've kept it closed because it's just the wind coming up. Oh, actually, he's just come back. I've just found him, so yeah, it's all right. I don't have to open the gate, which is good. So all my cats are accounted for now, and they're all just chilling and sleeping after doing their quick morning routine in this really bad weather. I've just made myself a chocolate chai. It's my latest thing to do at the moment because I'm still not drinking coffee. So I just put a small spoonful of the Cadbury drinking chocolate. That's probably not the healthiest thing, but it's cold weather this morning, so I liked it. And then a spoonful of the organic chai that I found. Yeah, and I just have that with some frothed milk, and it's absolutely delicious and perfect for a day like today. And I've got some social media posting to do for a couple of clients, so I'm just going to get that out of the way while I enjoy my chocolate chai. And that's about it. Everyone is still asleep. The cats are all lying back down, so I will probably hop back into bed myself. I don't think I'll sleep, but I might just hop back into bed myself and just chill out. I'm desperate for a book. I've ordered a book, and I'm waiting for it to arrive, and I was hoping it would arrive during the holiday period, and it didn't. but it's actually the Montauk Project, inspired by Stranger Things. I'm sure everyone's sick of hearing about Stranger Things. But just the inspiration behind the television series, which is obviously very, very far out, the TV series. But I've wanted to read the book for a while now, even before the show. I knew about the Montauk Project, and so I thought just, taking inspiration from the show, I wouldn't mind reading about the far outness of it all. So I ordered it from Amazon because it's really hard to get. Obviously, you can't get it from a bookstore, but I thought it might be a bit interesting read. Oh, excuse me. So in the meantime, I'm just fussing around with other stuff because I've read all my other books. I don't really have anything else to read. So I'm just going to hop back into bed, do some social media and enjoy my chai, and that's about it for now. Sunday morning and the weather has not stopped. I woke up at about midnight and the weather was it was absolutely torrential rain. So I quickly dashed out. Many of the cats were already inside, but those that live outdoors, I just need to check. I had to check on them and their beds and things and make sure that they weren't getting wet. The backyard is pretty well covered. But that rain was insane and the wind was nuts. So there's never any guarantee that, the water doesn't get into all places. But they were all okay. They had their little places. I gave them all just some treats to just settle them, and then I went back to bed after, that was about midnight, I think. Yeah, I've got some hanging out on the balcony now with me. But yeah, it's another dreary day. So what a weekend. I do feel sorry for anyone who had any major plans this weekend, because especially being school holidays, because that is definitely not happening for anyone. And it looks like it'll just be another cozy day at home, doing a whole lot of nothing pretty much, which is fine. I don't mind. I'm going back to longer days for work as of Monday, tomorrow. I dare say there'll be a few days where I've got nothing on though, because as I said, January really is still very, very quiet for me. And of course this coming weekend is the Australia Day long weekend. So yeah, it'll probably still be a fairly quiet week until people have their kids back at school. So there'll probably be a few days where I'm not doing anything, but otherwise I'm just enjoying the downtime, in the event that there's quite a few days next week where I'll be online a little bit longer than I'm used to since before Christmas. It takes a bit to get back into the rhythm of things, but part of me is also looking forward to getting back into the swing of things. I hope everyone, I don't know where you are or where you're located, but I hope you're all having a lovely weekend, despite the weather. I saw this recipe on Instagram where you get Biscoff biscuits and you pop them into Greek yogurt and let it sit for like 6 plus hours. So I did it early this morning. It's now, what's the time? 20 past 6, so it's been about 6 hours. I am going to lift the lid and taste it and see how it turned out. Alright, so this is it. Let's see how it turned out. Oh my god, that looks amazing. Let's see. Oh my god, it really melted all the biscuits in there. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna give this a go. Okay, Oh my god, that is so good. Yeah, that is delicious. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it. So you can see where I put all the Biscoff biscuits. I'll try and zoom in. You can see where I stuck them in to the yogurt. But you just, yeah, I think you let it sit because the biscuit dissolves into the yogurt. Looks like a mess, but tastes delicious.